A ver si recuerdo los controles, porque hace un tiempecillo que no juego. Vale. La visión era... Ajá. Vale, vamos allá. Sigue el rastro de sangre desde el embarcadero. Entonces el rastro seguía por aquí. Muelle norte.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Barra de plomo. No sé por qué pensé que sería un nuevo arma, pero no. ¿Y aquí qué hay? No veo bien quién está hablando. Esto sí es un arma nueva, guadaña usada. Equípate un arma de 2 manos y pulsa ahí para usar su habilidad especial. A ver. No recuerdo cómo se equipaba esto. Perdón.
William, my arm. I can't feel it. Will, please, let go of me. Oh my God, William. I can't stand it anymore.
No lo recuerdo, lo siento.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Ya lo miraré más adelante. Oh, esta puerta está cerrada. Enfréntate a William Bishop. Ah, con que el que está hablando es el que estábamos buscando, ¿no?
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
¿Cómo esquivaba? Ah, vale. Oh, tío. Esta bicharraca. Ahí está. No. Bueno, voy a palmar por no recordar los controles, tío. Vale, creo que más o menos ya lo... Oh no, se empieza a hablar. Iba a decir que ya más o menos lo tenía pillado, pero bueno, el tío este te sorprende. Quita, está dicho. Vale. ¿Qué es eso que ponía de error de pista? Comprueba el estado de la víctima. Ah, vale, está aquí.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
Uy, que se ha levantado.
Return to my flock, they'll stray without
Sal de ahí, tío, sal de ahí. Hola. ¿Y esta mujer quién es?
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are
Scars.
you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Ah, que ella es vampiro también.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help.
Bueno, mira.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Yo pensaba que íbamos a
William was not the
desandar el
evil
camino,
man
pero
they
no.
claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good
Como
Dr. Swansea. He's
un
resourceful and I'm
pastor,
sure
un
he'll take
párroco,
good
¿no?
care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Vale. Pues nada, llévatelo. Tengo una muestra de sangre del cadáver de William Bishop.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Y aquí no hay una cosilla más que rascar. Sí, había cosillas. Mira, chelines. Vale. Pues vámonos, Doc.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that
Se hace el loco el
skull.
doctor,
You
eh.
must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reid.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reid, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm
Ah,
not
somos
mistaken.
alguien
You are
importante, eh.
correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reid. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital.
Ah,
As a
quiere que nos
physician,
unamos a él.
I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reid, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours.
Sí, eso
You'll be
estaría bien.
adequately reimbursed and have a place
Y
to
un
hide.
escondite.
I even had the
Y un
forethought to bring some
laboratorio.
clean clothes.
Sí, lo de ropa limpia ya viene siendo
So,
hora.
what do you say?
Yo te digo que sí, a mí me mola la idea, ¿eh?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Vale, pues hemos llegado al hospital de Pembroke. Está un poco ruinoso, ¿no? Medio derrumbado. O en construcción.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Tío, no me soltaba la mano, ya estaba en plan fanático ahí. Vale. Llévame al hospital. Analiza la sangre de William Bishop en el hospital. Estado del distrito sano. ¿Qué? Uy, aquí hay 2 partiéndose la cara. Bueno, más bien a navajazo limpio. Buah, chaval, ¿esto qué es?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Ah, como que le entra la sed, ¿no?
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Vamos a pedirle que sea un poquito más educado, ¿no?
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox.
Clay
I'd
Cox.
appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Calidad de la sangre. La calidad de la sangre indica cuánta experiencia recibirás de un ciudadano. Cuanta más alta sea la calidad de la sangre, más experiencia obtendrás. Y este tío da 500 de experiencia. Para poder beberte la sangre de tu presa tendrás que cautivar primero para apartarla de miradas indiscretas. Tu nivel de cautivar debe ser igual o mayor que la resistencia del ciudadano. Usa B para cautivar el clip, pero yo no quiero morderlo. Sigue el camino rojo para atraer a tu presa hacia las sombras. Ah, mira cómo se lo lleva, tío. O entiendo que esto es a modo de tutorial y no te da elección, pero yo no lo hubiera hecho. Tentación de sangre, pulsa para sentenciar a Clay Cox o B para liberar. Ah, todavía me da la opción de liberarlo. Sentenciar a Clay te proporcionará un impulso masivo de experiencia, pero tendrá consecuencias. Tener información sobre los ciudadanos y descubrir pistas incrementará la cantidad de experiencia obtenida. Pues yo lo voy a liberar.
No more. Not tonight. Not
Mira,
like this.
liberación
I will
piadosa.
not take another life.
No, no me apetece ir de vampiro malote por el mundo. Muelle. ¿Y qué hace? ¿Por qué te sientas? No íbamos al hospital. Se pueden romper. A ver. Pieza de empuñadura corriente diminuta. Sigue rayando que no sé cómo... Accede al hospital de Pembroke.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Pero ¿y este hombre lo dejamos aquí o qué?
What happened? Did I black out?
Sí, eso te iba a decir, estás desmayado, no te preocupes, quédate ahí. Pero no entiendo, entonces ¿lo dejas aquí abajo?
Whoa, I feel giddy.
No sé realmente cómo funciona el rollo. Hola.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Su vida en Londres. ¿Cómo está aquí? el tema.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
El enemigo invisible.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
El hospital se mantendrá firme.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer?
Ya,
Some
tiene que
nurses
ser
have
jodido
already
eso.
resigned.
Atrás. Hábleme del equipo.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
¿Hay alguien que
Is there
destaque?
anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Doctor Corcoran Tippett. Nueva pista disponible. Pista de ciudadano. Ha descubierto una pista. Revelación. Revela información secreta sobre un ciudadano o sobre algún conocido suyo. Corcoran se está excediendo y se niega a dejar de trabajar. Vale. Y ese es este hombre de aquí, ¿no? Sí. Y esta es la enfermera. Este está sano y este está sano también. Clay Cox. Este es el de abajo.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Bueno, pues nada, siga lo tuyo. Ah, bueno, se le puede preguntar su vida en Londres. No. Ya está todo hecho, ¿no? Pregunta personal la de antes. Ah, pistas, pistas, pistas. Hace falta pistas para poder hablar con la gente. Pues vale.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Vale, vale, vale. Entonces, ¿esto qué es? Aquí hay un cartel que brilla. No tosa en público. Ja. Prevenga la enfermedad. Y esto
It's
está
locked, all right.
cerrado. Descansa para evolucionar. Y aquí hay otra enfermera y aquí hay cositas brillantes. Como buen cuervo que soy, tengo que ir ahí. Este se está moviendo. Uf, están todos en la shit. Vale, nada, nada, ya me estoy alejando más de lo que me gusta. Vamos a hablar con la enfermera que está en la puerta.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no
Oh,
matter
tía,
how
no te enfades, que
illustrious
no me
they may
conozco
be.
esto, lo estaba mirando.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit.
Ah, no te
I'll
lo
ask our
esperaba,
porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Mira, pues ya lo sabes.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke
Dorothy.
Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
Tengo algunas preguntas.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
¿Quién es el Dr. Swansea?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Vamos a ser sutil.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Vale. ¿Cómo está el señor Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Vale, ¿y dónde está mi consulta?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Vale. Segunda planta a la izquierda.
Thank you,
Pues
nurse.
hasta luego. Hala, venga. Por aquí hay más cosillas que mirar, ¿no? Está de enfermos hasta la bola. Frasco de vidrio. Fíjate lo que tuvo que ser la gripe española. Tuvo que ser horrible, tío. Oli.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
Ah, este es
I
el
was
Dr.
assisting
Tippett.
Professor Carell in his
Que no
research
sabe
about
descansar.
coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Que todo el mundo me hace mucho la pelota, ¿eh? No sé yo si fiarme. Pista de ciudadano. Los vampiros pueden obligar a un ciudadano a revelar cierta información al descubrir pista, mensaje en azul. O sea, que es esta, que es la que acabamos de abrir.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls.
Se resiste, ¿no?
We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
A ver, no tiene nada que demostrar. La enfermera está preocupada, está siendo irresponsable. Vamos a ir por el lado de la responsabilidad, porque ciertamente cuando atienda a una persona reventado ya de trabajo a 35.000 horas, pues no estará fino para atenderlo.
Your attitude is irresponsible, Doctor. Believe me, I've seen so many medical errors caused by exhaustion during the war.
Claro.
You're right. This is a war, Dr. Reid. And I don't intend to surrender.
A ver, muchacho, pero tú no te enteras que tienes que dormir en algún momento. Bueno, ¿cómo es la situación?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
Bah, es igual en todas partes.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Hábleme del equipo.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Positivos.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated
A lo
nurse
mejor debería
I've
haber
ever
tirado por ahí
worked
la
with.
conversación de
A
antes.
clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Ah, pista disponible.
I'll go even
A ver.
further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Sí, sí, este le tira a la enfermera. A lo mejor lo podríamos pillar por ahí. Sí. ¿Qué hay de la gestión?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command.
I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Vale, vamos a ver si podemos usar otra vez la conversación esta azul.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Your attitude is irresponsible.
Ah, ya te dice la que
Believe
hemos
me,
elegido.
I've seen so many medical errors
qué
caused
mal,
by
tío.
exhaustion during the war.
Vale,
You're
entonces,
right. This is a war, Dr. Reid, and I don't intend to surrender.
entonces entiendo que lo suyo hubiera sido hacer primero todas las demás para conseguir la pista y luego la azul. Qué fallo, tío. A ver, qué guay.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Bueno, soy yo aquí probando botoncito, tampoco te pases. A ver si lo cautivo. Este tiene 2. Nada. Pues
Goodbye,
nada,
Dr. Tippett.
quédate ahí atendiéndolos hasta que reviente. Por este lado que hay este buen hombre.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the
Milton
ambulance
Hooks.
driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr.
Bueno,
Reid.
este es un
Part of
poquito
the job.
borde, ¿no?
Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Ah, con que este nos da armas, ¿no? Vamos a hablar primero todo y luego hacemos en lo del trato. ¿Cómo está la situación por aquí?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
¿Y cuál es tu función?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Suena como si lo hubiese pasado mal.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there
Yes.
yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
¿Cuál es? ¿Cómo? Ah, nueva investigación para recuperar el tío que se escapó. Medianoche en el jardín del bien y del mal. Qué guay. ¿Cuál es la situación sanitaria?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
¿Y traficas con armas?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not
Vaya.
defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Vale, bueno, y... preguntas personales, eso es lo que hemos hecho, ¿no? Y subida a Londres también lo hemos hecho, entonces. Hagamos un trato.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Venga, tío, ¿qué tienes? Esto es escopeta de Milton. Bueno, yo tengo 70 monedas asquerosas, que tampoco es que tenga la gran cosa. Y esto vale 315. Las balas, pues un chelín, ¿no? Por cada bala. Cartuchos, vale 3. Pieza de empuñadura corriente. Pieza de gatillo corriente. Empuñadura diminuta. Aluminio en polvo. Esquirla. Grasa, tornillo. Pues no sé si llevarme la escopeta. Pues no puedo, ¿no? Cuando tengo 70 no puedo comprar nada. Pues muy bien. ¿Y qué puedo yo vender de lo que tengo por aquí? Chatarra. Valor de reventa, bueno, este objeto se puede reciclar para obtener componentes. Botella de alcohol. Que me dan una miseria por esto. A ver. Ah, tengo 88, no me llega para nada. Como mucho para unas cuantas balas, ¿no? Dos, porque bueno, dos. Ah, porque son las que tiene el tío, claro. Chorrada. Vale, vale. No sé qué me hacía falta de piezas realmente. Venga, vamos a comprar una. Y una de gatillo. Hala. Me ha dejado seco. Vale, por aquí no hay nada más. Vale, por aquí tampoco. Aquí hay un póster que se va a poner este hombre justo encima. Pues claro que sí.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
No habrá sitio para apoyarse, que se tiene que ir el nota a apoyar en la pared donde está el póster. Tío, esto es enorme. Busca tu despacho en la segunda planta. Accede al jardín trasero. Hola, ¿y este quién es? Oli.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Nadie confía en que yo me vaya a acordar de todos los nombres, ¿verdad? Porque vaya tela. ¿Tiene algún problema conmigo?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
La hostilidad está mal, los celos no le harán ningún bien. Pues sí, mira, parece que está celosillo, ¿no?
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reid. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
Sobre el hospital.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Nueva pista. Waverly no aprueba los métodos de la medicina moderna. Bueno. Vale, vamos a tocarle un poco las narices.
But I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, Or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
He salvado muchas vidas, el conocimiento es nuestra principal arma, no tengo por qué justificar mis acciones ante usted. Bah, paso del tío.
I don't see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reid. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is, are you judging yourself hard enough?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
A ver, podemos terminar ya con este hombre porque me cae bastante mal. Vale,
Thank you
pues
for your
hasta
time.
luego.
We'll talk later.
Sí, voy a tardar en volver, que lo sepas. Qué cantidad de gente para hablar, ¿no?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
¿Quién es el Dr. Swansea?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your
Ah, esta es
employer.
la pregunta de antes. Vaya. Bueno, sí, ¿por qué no? Vamos a decirle la verdad.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Bueno,
Thank you, Nurse
pues,
Crane.
muy bien. ¿Y este quién es?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
Thoreau
I'm a
Strickland.
great admirer
Los
of
nombres
your
cada
work,
vez me
Dr.
cuestan
Reid.
más, muy bien. Ah, mira, hay un de esto azul. Entonces no vamos a cagarle igual que antes. Vamos a hablarlo todo. Y luego ya si eso lo intentamos.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
¿Qué le hizo decantarse por ese itinerario?
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Investigar es agotador. Bueno, ¿por qué no? Vamos a ofrecerle la ayuda, ¿no?
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Háblame de tus experimentos.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Vale, ¿y la pista qué era? Los experimentos de Thoreau sobre la transfusión sanguínea todavía no han dado resultado. Vale, y entonces... La versión de Ackroyd por los métodos modernos.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy?
Sí, le puede.
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Vale.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea.
Parece bastante optimista.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
¿Y necesitas ayuda?
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Sí.
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Nueva investigación. Faltan ingredientes. Muy bien.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reid. I am here to assist you, not to be a burden.
Este tiene nivel 4. Vale,
Goodbye,
pues,
Dr. Strickland.
hasta luego. Vale, aquí hay enfermos despiertos. Esta mujer se puede hablar con todo el mundo. Increíble.